Hello? Ah, part 3 dudes. Part 3. Let's get it. It's a devil's grin. Customs and HP shield. The times where like we're going to be hyped when we find a shield as soon as close. Actually, we'll get to use shields after like 2,000 hours in this game. Incoming a sheer throw ability. This music is beautiful right now, it's crazy. The Yetis are like at least that much annoying. They're inbuilt resistant to gold, so... And I'm not tanky enough to keep them inside the Rowan Crown. Could try a little bit here, I guess. Don't know. Yeah. I'll kill the cold one as well. I don't remember his name, but it's pretty close somewhere here. Ice chill something? I don't know. Maybe Ice Chill was right. We'll see. Children. Eh. Might have skipped the first part actually. Oh no, it's in this thing since I was drinking the milkshake, you know? Hey Angel. Yeah, you can ask what you have. So this belt, we use it for the offensive ability. I think we do. Let's get that belt fixed real quick. Yeah, we need to like max out the frostburn damage. Definitely. Going for like the ultimate ranks is not so bad either, so Yeah, that's okay. Okay. It's a simple one. If you start a new character, how many points do you invest in your first skill before spending elsewhere? Well, I usually try to go for like a spell that is good for leveling, and you know, you can definitely see those spells from my YouTube if you would like to, because I literally speed leveled like every single one of the classes out there, or masteries. And the answer to that is basically you max out that spell as soon as possible because it carries you afterwards. After maxing out like both the main ability of that and the modifiers, you can spread as much as you want because yeah. But if you're like in this case, for instance, like where we have like two main abilities, you know, like it is a bit more like AoE for the flash freeze is maxed out. Then we have like the chosen scar shard is maxed out as well. The modifiers was on hold. Now I'm maxing them out too. Like, if you're going to be going for an offensive spell that's especially AoE clearance at the very start of the game, you should probably, like, put as many points as you can so that, like, it's gonna carry you. Otherwise, you're missing out on damage. Afterwards, like, I would definitely, like, encourage you, let's say, to check out, like, the other spells. Put 1 point there, put 1 point here. It's incredibly easy to like take those points out anyways. So like see what they're doing, you know. If you're gonna like that defensive ability or not. If you think that it's worth this, just go respec out of it. Ingemes, and find you on YouTube. Big time Path of Exile player looking to get into Grim Dawn. Can you level a new character in Forgotten Gods, or should I start now? Your character will be transitioning into the expansion as well, and you're gonna need to like play exactly the same. So Scorn already answered much of you. Thank you, Scorn. There's nothing that you're missing out on by starting right now. It's arguably on the positive. The only thing that I can come up with is like if you really want to have an Oathkeeper combined, that's one thing. Another thing would be the leveling experience might change just a tiny little bit because of like the new items that are gonna come out as well. Right. Then again, if you think about it that way, like you already said that like you're a big time Path of Exile player, you would know like low level items are quite irrelevant. Depending on how fast you're playing. If you're playing really fast actually, they only last about like a couple of hours, so who cares about them, right? I didn't kill the Yeti boss, right? He didn't show up. I actually want to. Shit. Well, maybe we'll find him when we come back for the shrine. There's a lot of ifs though, because I'm gonna need to be like honored with the Rovari Legacy quest as well. All Darkovian people. These are very resistant to cold, guys. It's quite annoying to go through here. It's almost over though. I think Yetis are like almost over after this. Pick it up, pick it up. Yeah, you're not the only one doing that, drone. I have heard about that one quite a bit. People like pre-leveling other masteries so that like they can combine in Forgotten Gods with it. Don't really mind so much. I don't even know what I would like to play. So, that said, like at the start of the part one, I'll most likely level up the Oathkeeper multiple times to have like a, you know, a run that I would be satisfied with. Like 1 to 50 stuff, you know what I mean? Maybe even a 1 to 81. And afterwards I'll try to decide like what I would like to play. Thank you very much for the follows as well, guys. It's not bad. It's not bad. 18% reduction as well, the cooldown reduction. That's pretty impressive. I wish it had like just a tiny little bit of HP, man. Kinda scared for my HP right now. Not gonna lie. Shit. That's it. Fortune, who are we kidding? You're gonna change this, change build like every other day? What did I just say? Trespass something, right? What was that? Creepy stuff. I don't think I've heard that before. What? I should probably gaining like some rover's reputation from this one as well. At the very least from the skillies, no? How many chilled steels we have, you guys? I might be able to craft a couple of cold stones here. If I destroy my weapons, I could. Well, I mean, 2 of them even. Right now, I think I can afford 1 of them. Cold stone is really big. I should probably do it right after this. They used to say stuff like "not like this" and stuff like that. You remember that, right? Right now, it's not saying it at all. It's saying something entirely different. I don't know when they changed this. No, I don't. TSR. Not like this. Yeah, I know, you tried. We grinded the infamy in this place at the minus reputation quite a bit, so there's absolutely no way that I'm wrong. It was taking about like 40 attempts, and I was lying to myself every single time. Like only 10 more runs, and then 15 runs later I was like, I need like 10 more, right? I love how nobody was saying anything about it either. Oh, come on. Meteor is just like slamming on top of that. If we could find tiny little bits of like, especially chaos resistance, but aether resistance goes hand to hand as well. Like it's going to be really easy versus Logarian too, for sure. Caesar can. I can Frost Revenants again. Where is the Dreadlord now? Guess I killed him just now? Not sure. Isn't this guy like full cold as well? It's gonna be interesting. Should have dispelled long ago, thinking about it, don't know why. Especially like because of the damage reduction as well. This guy does have an interesting job. It's like execution attack speed, but more important like cold damage percentages. I don't know, we could maybe somehow get to the cunning requirements, but I don't really think that it would be smart to like replace this right now. Not with an item like that. I would definitely like to replace it with like a duplicate of this, so that we like modify the item twice. But yeah, let's go here. This is very good. If I'm not mistaken, there's a chest hidden somewhere here. Hold up. Wow, that pack. Sneaky mace drop, please. It is. Rat eye. That was a terrible cast. $75 for precision with the robbers as well. Rest in peace, heart though. The crushing will. Cannot carry it for some reason. That's better. Is there like any other spirits remaining, guys? If there's like any spirits remaining, I want to kill them all, but I really doubt that. I think it's only the golems. Oh, please. Guess not, right? Alright. We might get respected with these guys now, right? Lyman. Might be able to get maybe a weapon, maybe an offhand. I actually don't remember. Bane Gargoth. So an offhand with like elemental damage is counter as elemental exchange. Not so great, is it? No. Crit damage to mirror. I don't think I've seen this before. The item of the mountain. Double HP, defensive ability, energy regen, armor, reckless power. Not reckless power though. I'm essentially dropping a little bit of like elemental and chaos resistances. Yeah, I'm gonna sell this, but like it was questionable. Cold and Frostburn, Cunning, Armor Increase, Pierce Resistance, and Retaliation. That's armor as well. Poison, Elemental Resistance going away. Still do believe we can find a lot better than that. It's funny how I'm like not satisfied with the items at all. I'm actually wondering if I'm going to be going for absolute zero. I have no idea. Maybe. Because like we will try and scale the Frostburn as high as we can, and this is a reliable Frostburn damage, especially for the AoE. Like obviously on the bosses it won't work. We should put some points into like inner focus as well, and obviously like when I start feeling squishy we're gonna go for Maven too. As I said, like I'm gonna go into Nightblade very last. To be honest with you, like it would be very, very big if I could just like put a couple of points into both the Veil and the Ice Chill. Since we're scaling cold already, and like this is a Frostburn tick all around me, like it would be definitely giving me a big boost to max out both of these. Massive boost. But it's not like we're spending the points on like, you know, questionable stuff right now, so it's okay. I'll still think about it though. Maybe after Shattered Sky I can go for it. Shattered Star, I should say. Same. So this guy's selling me elemental damage for level 35 attack, chaos resistance, Aether missiles, spirit casting speed. Do I buy it? 13,000 gold. Maybe. Doesn't sound too bad to me. What about chess pieces? That's terrible. Pierce resistance, physical resistance, 2% health. How are we about like Devil's Crossing? It's respected as well. Do I want to buy that like really tanky chess piece from Devil's Crossing maybe? I think it was in Devil's Crossing, I'm not sure. Yo, latest going. Thanks for hanging out, yeah? Alright, I'll in fact like buy this, I think, guys. The elemental one. Shit. I'm not buying it. Alright, let's go. Very soon, the Steps of Torment. It's going to be an interesting run. So, movement speed or physical resistance? I'll go for the movement speed. Pretty important, isn't it? Our run speed is 120 right now. I need 10 more. you get out of my way, please? This is it, you guys. I believe. Nope. Get up, get up. I'm trying my best to not yell mutagenics every time they drop. It has been a nightmare so far. Should I give in? Let's do the side as well, why not? What just happened? You're listening, dude. What the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say it for the sake of this playthrough. It is not necessarily the best thing, like if you're especially going to be playing through the same build and the same play style, I think it is most likely, in fact, like better to commit into nice chill at one point. And I'll try to guess like where exactly. Earliest, I would say after maxing out the Chosen, instead of like committing into the more Arcanist Mastery, that would be the earliest. Maxing out like both Veil of Shadow, nice chill, and taking 1 point in the Shadow Strike, so crazy mobility increase. Latest, I would say after Star Pact. So instead of like committing into Frozen Core like I did, and a couple of like 1-pointers here and there, I'll definitely say it's probably better to like have the nice chill at this point. So keep that in mind. Let's try to get there. I hate this guy. It's actually taking quite a lot of damage. Yes. Persian Gaze. Not my might that be? This thing. Fire and Aether. Face God of Perdition. Okay. It's kind of hopeful about like the Frozen Heart. That's what I meant when I said like I believe, because there was lots of cold ones inside that place in the armory. You didn't get to kill any one of them. Oh yeah, the Fang. Interesting stuff. Completely like getting body blocked because of these B packs over there. Stake thrower. Hey. They're not saying. Like, they're not weak at all. What the hell was that damage? You failed him. Could have healed him up. See how is this gonna go? 33% bleed resistance. Yeah, as long as I can dodge like that, that's going to be going fine. So the murmur is open now. Arguably every single click is pretty relevant to guys. Okay, that's nice. I'm considering like respeccing out of a couple of points into that like Shattered Star, was it? Frozen Core? Alright. Gonna go tiny little bit more into the Nightblade. So. Alright, fine. Get the resistance on this thing. Crazy 10k than mine. Not right resistances though. It's not gonna happen. Wow. Chain lightning, 10% chance on attack. Do I do this? I think we do that, right? And I was also like talking myself into crafting at the very least one cold stone, which I think we can actually like craft 2 of them now. "60 offensive ability, is it better than 10% elemental resistances?" 100%. Alright. Let's see. Oh no, I need 2 more. Shit. Yeah, we're gonna make only 1 of them then for now. So that's gonna actually like give me the aura of chilling weapons, which is 75% more like frostburn and cold damage, which is extremely big at this level. If you check like how much we have so far, we have only like 500%, so it's like 20% more than what I had. What about like frostburn? It's even more than that for the frostburn, which we have like really good frostburn damage for the most part. Let's take this one out as well. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need like 1 more, right? What we could do is like we could... I'm not gonna take that out. I need that mace. I'm not doing this quest, guys. Friendly with the outcasts. I'll get to Tome. Steps of Torment time. So, if you remember, the last boss of Steps of Torment is going to be like freeze resistance. We will at least need a potion against them. So far I couldn't find that potion, the ointment. After. So blacksmith here. If you don't have the recipe for this, you could also like spam the NPC in Homestead. Just reload until you find it. This is not it. Or frost ointment. This is it. And it requires a frozen heart. Good times. Let's see what he's selling. That would be a little bit over the top RNG if he's actually selling the Hoarfrost right now. He's not. I'm gonna buy them both anyways. It's alright. Let's go. It's okay. Like, I don't think I'm gonna die to a freeze. Hopefully not. My damage is going to be pretty questionable against him as well. Alchemist, if I'm not mistaken. He's full cold. We're in for a ride here. What's up, Atos? Welcome, dude. Now this is very nice. Yeah. I'll get the components onto it before starting the skeleton key part, I think. Hey, shiny. Now this is going to be like considerably harder than what we have been doing so far, no lie. It's going to be obviously like out-leveling me too, especially the skeleton key parts. Why don't you just die? Interesting. We have full mark of the traveler now. Guys, we should definitely like try and kill everything in this place because of like the old Arcovian reputation of his thing. If people want to like get to Unnered, for sure. So that like we can do the Mogdruken quest, yeah? What's your number 2? It's coming from the relic. This relic right here, Bone Talisman. You're getting it for like lying to the guy at the start of Act 2. You found the Elder, but you didn't find the relic. Firm Claw. Look at this, by the way. Now all we need is a frozen heart. Yeah, I think we're going to be dual wielding. I'm kind of like looking forward to this. Just gonna do it. Fuck. Excuse me. What does it exactly give, by the way? Some cold, some frostburn, attack speed, rip. Flash freeze pluses, frozen cold pluses. 909 frostburn damage. Gonna respec out of a couple of points. Flash freeze. It's going to be interesting holding both of those weapons. Next level is really important because of the Shadow Strike. Vengeful Wraith, yes please. Oh, this level is big. Describes dual wielding, right? Melee dual wielding technique also enables able to dual wield. Do I take it right now is the question. Probably not. Kinda wanna rush for this. Let's just go. Alright! Took us a while to get here. Wave by wave. See how the reputation is hanging. Now and now, it's not really. we might as well just like forget about the Mogdruken Shrine on the first playthrough. Looks that way to me. Unless something surprising happens. Let's just go now. What could possibly go wrong, right? Not Trinket. Yo, what's up, Zona? How you doing? Nice to see you. Yeah, Forgotten Gods is in a week, so resetted the entire account. Zona. Press start. Says braces. Thunder touch. It's this big. Not really. 40% cold. It's not too bad, I guess. Look at this. Frozen Hearts. Unbelievable. You didn't become single because of the forget. Please. I'm single as well. Still the YouTube video, I say. Hopefully it turns out to be for the better, so that's all I could say, dude. Don't know what else to say. I say, Weenie was saying same reason. Oh my god. What's up, by the way, Weenie? Welcome back. Hey, Brood. Why isn't he dying? Is that like a priest that's healing him? Not really. Can you just die, please? Drop the codex. Storm at rank 7. Yeah, I probably want to like clean my stash at the very least, right? I was thinking if I should like go for the shrine that we're missing, but that involves me to like walk to it and then like also walk back to the waypoint since we're not done yet. I don't think I'm gonna do that yet. We can get it like after. This one's interesting, but not quite enough. Yeah, it's going to be very hard to find an upgrade for the weapons at this point. It will most likely be, like always, Spectral Bludgeons from this moment. Wouldn't be surprised. Health and chaos resistance. It's about the same item somehow. Battle cry. The tough heavy surcoat of kings. Of kings is like a very good suffix, so but it is very hard for me to replace what I'm rocking right now. Really is. Rip. Cold and Frostburn, getting all the way up to almost 100% now. Really valuable. Guys, we can have like a secondary cold stone at this point, right? How about this? I'm gonna craft the cold stone, but I want to be really greedy about this, so until like I replace this weapon, I'm not going to be taking it out. So I would like to take out the components instead of the weapon, you know what I mean? I can run around it's like in my bags right now. I also have another very greedy solution to something here. Or, that's going to be very interesting to do. But I think I'm gonna do it. So what I'm thinking about is that, like, I'll actually, even though we need this Frozen Heart very badly, Cold Lightning and Pierce resistance with attack speed, defense, offense. Like, this ring is probably even worse. My rings are terrible right now. I'm gonna be real with you. They're absolutely terrible. Both of them. Okay, here it is. Let's craft the cold stone and it will be sitting in my bags. I'm glad I still have like the crystals, the aether crystals. I've been farming quite a bit apparently. Time for some SOT runs. How about just one? Next Friday, it is next Wednesday, Zona. So, 1 week remaining. $35 only with the railways. Longsword? Spectral Longsword. We need to keep that in the bank, you guys. There's several different recipes that is requiring that item. If I'm not mistaken, it has something to do with a relic. If you wanna, like, it's a point like this, if you wanna play really safe, you could just like loot everything. There's only one guy remaining. The next wave is basically just like conditioned on this guy dying, so you can wait for your cooldowns and whatnot. Arcanist is like heavy cooldowns, like mirror and stuff, so definitely like improves it. Hey, Balazar is here, man. What's up, man? Is it the first time I'm seeing you? What is hitting me so hard? Is it the Death Revenants, maybe? Ooh! Please. Just one charge into it. So I suppose we're gonna need to be careful against that Death Revenant guy. Don't know why. How do you like the changes in the loot filter? Right now while leveling it doesn't necessarily make much sense, but I'm really looking forward to the end game. So I don't necessarily have an experience over the loot filter. Like overall it should be really, really good. Obviously. There was like a lot of times where I was like really, really lazy, let's say, about like any greens at all, you know. I was doing like lots of steps of torment runs, for instance, for like the alchemist rings, right? And if I was okay with like the iron bits, for instance, I was just closing the greens because like it was a lot faster that way. Now you could at the very least click that button where it is like always showing like the double rares, for instance, so you're not necessarily missing out like on really, really rare items. Or you could click the button like where you could always see like the MIs, for instance. That's really good as well. So like it's a massive, really good change in my opinion, of course. But I didn't get to use it yet. Priority problems? Yeah, I've seen a lot of people talking about it. I'll be able to like give more feedback about it when I get to use it in the end game. But for like a month or something, I'm not gonna talk about it, I think. I think I got like shotgunned by his missiles then, right? Because like this guy didn't manage to deal any damage to me. What's the Death Revenant again? I really like our damage right now, it's pretty good. Our minus resistance is going to be really impressive as well soonish. For this level at least. I need like maybe 5 more levels or something for it. Yeah. Not even that actually. Okay. Hey. We have an upgrade, don't we? Hold up. 1k frostborn damage over 3 seconds, you guys, for the chosen Sky Shard. So we are replacing this thing. The greed paid off, and we are wearing that one. Now we are using a cold stone on it. With the chilling weapons. It's exactly the same one. Shit. Alright, there we go. Now that is going to be a really big upgrade, in fact. Probably not. That's an interesting drop. That is an interesting drop. 1% defensibility. It has the highest roll for the physical resistance, lowest roll for the defensive ability. It's okay, I guess. Bleed and pierce resistance, and my armor, and my HP. Getting in better shape. I like that drop. We might even like start using it right away. Yeah. Can we put something on it? Ugh, not really. Killing Ilgor actually like paid off big time, you guys. Usually it doesn't. Dude, it feels like so good to find upgrades in games like this. It's insane. Honestly. I've been there. No, welcome back, Sona. I didn't even like read it yet. Yeah. To be honest with you, the deletion is giving me the motivation, because like otherwise my point of view was, oh, I already have that. Like, you know what I mean? And also it's better for the content as well. I've taken a massive break, right? About like two months maybe even, right? So why not? Like right there, for instance, just I was extremely happy for finding like Place of Failure, so it's exactly the point of it, yeah. One thing that I also like extremely enjoy in games is like the character progression, and well, that's starting all over again now. Yeah, fresh start, exactly. How's it going, by the way? Vampire. No. Shit. It's the shortest path and I'm sad for it. I'm excited for the expansion as well. Welcome to the stream, bro. Is that scary? Might actually be scary. I'm out of there. The trap on the floor is hitting too hard, even though like we're maxed out on cold resistance, aren't we? Actually way overcapped. Something dropped there, should I check it? What the hell? It's nothing. Isn't the ancient armor plate the thing that I'm looking for? No, it's not. It is. I just need one more. Alright. We might as well use it like this, honestly. That's... Badge of Blight. Yeah, we're gonna check the right side as well. Very. I like the timing of the release, so I'm guessing like there's going to be a couple of really big streamers going to be like checking out at the very least to like finish the content and like check out the Shattered Realm a little bit as well. Some hardcore players. It definitely wouldn't surprise me after like a week or two lifespan they would stop. That is simply because of like Grim Dawn and like other stuff coming up. But in my opinion, like first few weeks on Twitch especially is going to be really big. I'll say so. Wish I was able to just like make a full circle, connect to the other side. We're gonna need to like turn back from here. That's kind of tilting me. Battle Axe. Is there anything that I should like check this out? Check this NPC out for? Not sure. Probably not. Yeah, maybe these maces, but like, it's usually a scam, right? It's extremely expensive. I'm not gonna shake the masons. I don't want to talk myself into buying one. It's going to be about like 100k. That's half of the iron bits that I managed to do today, so that's alright. Math is off. Probably. Where did it drop, you guys? I need to find that thing. Hold up. Shit. There we go. $124, we need like 6% more. Could easily get it from the Chromatic Burst. It's also speed is like a godlike stat in this game, so don't want to spend the points into that right now though. Let's see how this fight is gonna go. Kinda curious. Should I try like very hard to like get to the last level or something? Fuck that, right? We're okay, guys. Yikes. Mad Queen isn't that difficult on normal, right? Usually skip her also ultimates to test the character out. I've only done Mad Queen on ultimate, so cannot comment how strong the aura is. Usually, like, she's only deadly because of the aura in the first place. You know, whenever like she opens that red aura, you gotta like, you know, get away. That's the only thing. And I don't really know like how is that interaction in normal difficulty. Yeah, I'm guessing it would be really simple, honestly. But don't want to be responsible for your character's death. In all honesty. Trying to be political, you know what I mean? Some water, I think. Hey! Okay, listen. We need a ring. Afterwards, we could actually like take out the frozen heart from the ring that I have. And get another devotion point. Right? That'd be good. She doesn't want to give me the new... It's bad. How's it going, Squeeze? Welcome. You definitely keep the I don't know if you keep the battle axes, but we keep the long swords. I think I'm gonna delete the battle axes. I should probably start putting the components into the bank as well. It does look a little bit weird. So, what about these pens here? No, right? Yeah, I definitely like the Valor pens, so we pass on that one. We can probably like blindly sell the pens for some time. What about this one? Reduce stun duration, armor, offensive ability, HP. That's too bad because like we're actually getting some relevant resistance from this, which is chaos. Yeah. Sucks. We take out that one, we take out that one, put that into the bank. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. Let's do some arrangements. I need most of these. I'll just keep them, I guess. It's okay. Let's go into the Necropolis, guys. I'll do the Bane Gargoth quest as well, why not? Too bad she hates me. Yeah, she should be around sometime, yes. I actually couldn't speak. I actually couldn't remember if you like interact with the mines while you're shadow striking. I think you do, right? Yo, what's up, Aham? Hey, evening, Sim. Welcome, bro. Is there even a command? Does that work? Nope. Yeah. Wonder if there's a setting for it. So no. Sona gifted a tier 1 to Moobot. Yo, Sona, thank you very much for that. Much love to you, dude. Cheers for the support. How many months is that? Does it say? 5 months. Zona, you actually have like 29 gifts, bro. Like, you're a beast, dude. Thank you very much again. It says that too. So I'm back to this waypoint. We could definitely like consider using a chaos resistance potion inside here. Did you guys see my aether resistance 21? I have 1 chaos resistance potion. I would much rather use it like versus Logarian. So if we can go through here without it, definitely love to. Pretty sure like killing Chthonics is really important right now. Components, reputation, so we will end up like doing a full run here. Maybe even like Blood of Chthons if you're lucky, we'll see. I have good experience too, I suppose, why not? So showered. I know better. Don't run to the bottom of your screen, please. You guys remember the last time I was running at the bottom of my screen? Some manticore named Deathstalker, if I'm not mistaken. And the deflator right there. That's interesting. Despised by the Chthonics. I have no idea what you're talking about. Chthonics love me. Hey, look at this. 5 dynamites. Manticore Eye, come on, I feel scammed. Yeah, pick it up. I haven't been paying attention to like damage numbers at all so far. I wonder how they are. Like for this level, for instance, is it like high or? Where am I going? I want to max out like both of these, the Veil of Shadow and the Night Shell. It's good to be able to do this. Okay. I actually want to like turn back to the patch notes, like the last 2 patches. There's a one-shot chest in this place, by the way. You must find it before fighting and exiting. Might also be like right after the last boss. But yeah, I was saying like the last 2 patch notes, and want to see the changes to like Trozen especially. If I'm not mistaken, one of the patches at the very least did buff it, but yeah. The Dreadnought footpads, interesting. 5% movement speed only. Crazy armor, pierce resistance, and physical resistance, but we're losing Aether and Chaos, which are like really questionable right now. It's really sad. We'll most likely be running a Bastion of Chaos as well, guys. Like, even if I don't necessarily have a quest in there, like, just for completion, you know? It's okay. Hey, there it is. Okay. I was wondering if I'm just exploring for nothing, but... Black Grimoire. Please don't click that thing. I actually need a quest here. Okay, here we go. We are rewarded for the courage. Try to stay in melee range like at all times, but at the end it did fail. Turn to Father Kaiman. What do you mean? He doesn't want to give me the new quest. How is our reputation? Excuse me. Actually, I'm missing some. Now, I'm gonna need to sell this, I suppose, right? Yeah. Kinda hurts. I really hope we can find a good piece that's gonna like fix some of my resistances. Like look at this one for instance. Poison, cold, and elemental is going away. Poison is like the only questionable part over there. We could probably craft another antivenom salve onto this though. So use that to boost the chaos and bleed. Now we craft an antivenom salve on top of this. I think that would be really good. So 1 point onto this. 2% chance to like avoid any damage. Not too bad. Some leech, huh? With like flat armor as well. Yeah, I'll go like this. It's okay. This is an interesting spot. We really need to like find some necklace and ring upgrades. Klein is there saying, is Crucible worth it to level fast? No, it's not to level at all. It's more of like maybe a little bit of like challenging content, and at the very start of the game you could also do Crucible for a couple of waves and reset for like yeah, devotion points. But leveling fast? No. It actually goes better in the campaign. Shit, man, I don't really have a good ring. Gonna need to take this though, right? It's terrible, but 2%. So what we're gonna do here is that I think I go here, we take away like the frozen parts from the ring that I have. The add-on, use that one over there. Actually put like a white resistance on this. Why not? Oops. Try to craft an antivenom salve. Should be able to, honestly. It was pretty shaped the first time. Yeah, it is. Alright, cheers. Still am missing the runestones. I'll check out if we have like any of the components so far. Yeah, we need this. Where are you, runestone? It's over there. We have only one. I don't even know if it's like worth it at this point to like continue crafting this. I need like a couple of ward stones, I think, right? How many of this? 3? So 2 more. I suppose I'll do it. Why not? Runestone 2. Alright, that was a little bit expensive, not gonna lie. But we're gonna end up having like 12% aether resistance and 18 armor. A little bit of like elemental damage as well. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Definitely not. That aether resistance is really big, so... This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to shit, over here I think, and then walk back. Hey! Okay, that was a massive freeze. There it is. Krynik is saying, if I recall correctly, some dude called Alchemos has some good rings for this, I think. Do you know the drop rate of those? I think you have witnessed me trying to farm those. I almost lost my mind that week. %, not too bad. Yo, what's up, Sizen? Sizen instantly enters with an hi, and then says, "Witch mind." Interesting. Doofus. Kind of sad we didn't get to continue that quest, but god damn it, Caimans. Acor is there as well. How's it going, Acor? Hi, hi. Yeah, I'm dying. So I think like only questionable one is like the Aether resistance at this point. Which isn't that bad. Like I should be able to survive even a mistake, I feel like, with 30% in the normal difficulty. We'll see. The ultimate, yeah, I cannot run around with like 30% and also fail at an ability, but oops. What are you leveling in the new expansion? I'm not sure, Brown Eggs. Like, I'll be practicing and you know, messing around with like 1 to 50, 1 to 80 Oath Keepers for sure multiple times at the very start. But afterwards, I honestly don't know. Can't tell. Let's drop a portal here. Come back to that. I mean, chances are I'll most likely mess around with like Whirlwind, right? So I just don't know if it's going to be like the first character that we will theorycraft or not. It also depends on the items that I'm going to be finding. Like if I end up finding an item that I'm going to be like really interested in, or like, you know, somehow managing to complete a set, then I would be like, okay, let's try to theorycraft for this. You know what I mean? It definitely depends on that. That's usually like how I decide my next characters. What's going on here? Hey, that was good. Everything till it dies. Well, once I'm gonna agree with you, Sizen. We'll most likely die a couple of times on the new expansion. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. God dang it. Ooh. Frozen guy. At least once to Alexander. Yo, I shouldn't remember that guy. I don't necessarily need to fight that guy, right? I've defeated him once. The seasonal level 100 Alexander death. Please no, man. Dying like that hurts so bad, you have no idea. Wow, these jobs. I was set up on my first build in the Forsaken Gods. Forsaken Gods? Which game are you gonna play? The Oathkeeper Soldier Retaliation, I see. Was this expensive? Not really. Roiling Blood is fine. Nice. So far we have 25. Oh, this is actually pretty big. 150 HP, defensive ability. Then we also have the Rumor. And for some reason I have absolutely nothing on my Chosen yet. So this one's Chosen. No, okay, my bad, my bad. We don't have anything on the Flash Freeze yet, I see. What I want to do is, like, I want to get here. The bad part about this is that, like, we cannot link that to Flash Freeze, so it's going to need to, like, have some changes. So I guess I'm going to have the Flash Freeze on this one, which is going to be kind of bad, because it doesn't proc versus the bosses. It's not the end of the world, I guess, I don't know. Will be interesting though. What I'm trying to say is that I would like to have one more spell that's like really easy to proc. Most likely. Because like this doesn't go end to end with what we have so far. Since it cannot be linked into Flash Freeze. So if I complete this, I'm gonna, if you pay attention, I'm gonna have like 5 red and I'm gonna have 10 green. So we're going to be missing like 1 red, 2 blue. The green will be fixed. That's pretty good to know. I actually want to like step away from Viper. That would mean I would miss 5 blue, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And heavy red as well. Ugh. Shit. Yeah, I think we're gonna miss like 1 more even. Right? Two, 5, 6. Is this 6? Oh shit, it's perfect. Okay. So we take Jackal instead of the Viper. And then we're gonna need like Eel or something and we're golden. That's really good. And that basically unlocks the Ultos. The only problem that is the thing that I just explained. Like, what do I link this into? That's the only problem, literally. Interesting. Okay. respected by the outcast. Oh no, the chest is not there. Oh well. Hey. It's a wreath of souls and metagenics. Not good. Hey, where you going? So tomorrow we're gonna like decide, or maybe later on today, I'm not really sure. We're gonna decide like if I want to fix my reputations and get rid of those quests, even on like the normal difficulty as well, or just like swap it to elite. Don't know. Like on a scale, which one is heavier, you know? Being able to do like the Mogdrugan Shrine quests. Or like completing both the line of like Kaiman and the Outcast. Those three are the ones that we're missing right now, right? I'm guessing like half of them are going to be available to me once I complete the Ashes, the expansion content. But probably not the Mogdrugan Shrine still. That's interesting. $43. No, I have deleted everything. So no such things yet, bro. Sorry. Instagram. I kind of want to be there. What? Alright, we're going back. Soon. Like, do your thing, I think. Nice. So am I taking away from poison? The reason why we are like becoming a lot more aggressive in like the melee range is simply because of like the points that we have been spending into the Nightblade. The minus resistance stacking up, it's making a massive difference for this level. It won't be as effective against Logarian. Getting into melee range with Logarian with this character is like, it's okay, but like I don't think I'll be able to like stay there for a long time, so it won't be as effective, obviously. Much rather just like play it safe and go next. Do I need to hit anywhere with this? Not sure. "900 offensive ability." That sounds pretty low, no? How come I missed like every single hit there? Not sure. A wet pillow. Why is the pillow wet? Hold up, hold up, hold up. Isn't there like a new soundtrack for this guy? I see. How do I like manage to put them away and never find them? This is so interesting. Oh, there it is. If I'm not mistaken, there's a note over here as well, guys. Sealed in. Alright, here it goes. Let's see. Music out of nowhere. Nope. I want that tongue. That wasn't so bad. Our damage is surprisingly good, actually. Bulgarian corruption of mending. That's the MI. Come on, mother. I'm hoping for a rip, I suppose, Tyson. Cortosian skulls, there's some shoulders, aren't they? Elemental them shoulders, in fact. Or Panetes. And Prolef. Prolef is like one of these, isn't it? Yeah. Yikes. But if you look at like the resistances, Aether Chaos, it gives like Elemental, it gives a little bit of HP, you know, really good armor. For level 50 especially. Offensive ability as well. And then it also has like an elemental proc. Like this is definitely something that we could definitely use. So I'm not really sad. Could have been like a Vitality ring. You know, the ring that drops all the time for me. Yeah, we take this over for sure. That's nice. So 7 more levels onto this. And we'll have new shoulder pads. It's pretty sick. So how long did it take for us to like start on a fresh account on veteran? About like 6 hours, and obviously like consuming pretty much everything as well. This is going to be the end of, I think, part 3. If you're watching from YouTube, cheers. Thanks for watching.